on one-on-one. So how about this? In this era that isn't yours.
Welcome back, WWE Warriors. You're watching Wrestling Legends Updates, the heartbeat of wrestling news. Stay tuned, hit subscribe, ring that bell, and let's jump right into the action. It was supposed to be a normal Monday night. Chicago was electric, the energy inside the arena unmatched, and the Bella Twins' surprise return had fans on their feet. For 6 minutes, everything felt nostalgic and right. Nikki Bella looked strong, confident, and radiant as she and Brie battled their opponents. But in an instant, the joy turned to horror. The cameras caught Nikki collapse mid-match, clutching her chest and gasping, "I can't breathe." The referee threw up the dreaded X sign, signalling a legitimate injury. Within seconds, medical staff stormed the ring, fans fell silent, and the entire arena shifted from excitement to shock. What had happened wasn't part of the show. This was painfully real, the moment of impact replays. Later revealed a brutal moment, an incoming knee strike that landed far too high, catching Nikki across the sternum. It looked like a standard move gone wrong, but the aftermath told another story. Witnesses ringside reported Nikki whispering, "My chest, my implant," as she doubled over. The swelling was visible even before WWE cut to commercial. When the cameras returned, the crowd's energy was gone. The woman who helped define a generation of women's wrestling had been rushed out of the ring, a towel pressed against her upper body, Brie Bella following close behind in tears. Backstage chaos and emotional fallout. Behind the curtain, chaos erupted. Brie reportedly broke down, shouting at officials for ignoring her sister's earlier complaints of pain during training. "She told you something was wrong," she cried, according to one insider. Triple H was said to be visibly shaken, immediately ordering medical staff to accompany Nikki to a nearby hospital. The atmosphere backstage was grim. Wrestlers stood frozen in disbelief, some crying, others whispering in concern. Moments like this strip away the spectacle, reminding everyone that wrestling's physical toll is anything but scripted. The first report's social media exploded within minutes. Fans posted shaky cell phone clips and first-hand accounts, many insisting the injury appeared severe. The hashtag Pray for Nikki began trending worldwide. Theories spread like wildfire. Had she suffered a cracked rib, a ruptured implant, or internal bleeding? WWE stayed silent for hours, cutting off speculation only with a short, sterile statement the next day. Nikki Bella sustained an upper torso injury during her match on Raw and is undergoing evaluation. But that vague phrasing only fueled more outrage. Fans demanded transparency, accusing WWE of downplaying what appeared to be a serious injury. Brie's heartbreaking message. Late that evening, Brie Bella posted an emotional video from her car. Her eyes were red, her voice trembling. "I wish I could give you answers," she said softly, "but right now, my sister needs peace and space. What happened was traumatic. Please keep Nikki in your prayers." It was raw, unfiltered emotion, proof that this wasn't a storyline or a publicity stunt. The bond between the Bella Twins has always been unbreakable, but this moment revealed the pain behind the glitz of their wrestling legacy. Fan reactions and public outcry. Fans worldwide rallied behind Nikki, flooding timelines with clips from her career and heartfelt messages. Others expressed anger at WWE for allowing her to wrestle, given her medical history. The tone online was clear. People were heartbroken, but furious. Comments ranged from "she gave everything to this business and deserved better" to "WWE pushes these women too far for ratings." The outrage wasn't just about one incident, it was about a pattern of women's safety being treated as secondary to spectacle. The broader debate, beauty, pressure, and risk. In the days that followed, the discussion grew beyond Nikki Bella. Former wrestlers like Maria Kanellis, Summer Rae, and Lana spoke up about the physical dangers of wrestling after cosmetic surgeries. They described an industry that often ignored these risks, pressuring women to look TV perfect while still performing brutal, high-impact moves. A former WWE physician anonymously told one outlet, "There have been several cases of minor ruptures and internal injuries over the years, but most go unreported." These women feel they can't say no. The revelation hit hard. Nikki's injury became a mirror reflecting the hidden struggles of women in the sport. Silence from WWE and the backlash. As the story gained traction, WWE's minimal response drew widespread criticism. The company offered no further details, no acknowledgement of fan concern, and no update on Nikki's condition. That silence enraged the fan base. Under WWE's social media posts, thousands of comments accused the company of a cover-up. "Call it what it is," one user wrote. "She's hurt and you're hiding behind PR." The lack of empathy in their official tone only amplified the belief that the organisation cared more about optics than honesty. Locker room reactions. Inside WWE, the fallout was intense. Superstars across brands reached out publicly. Carmella tweeted, "What happened to Nikki is horrifying. The pressure behind the scenes is real, and it needs to stop." Alexa Bliss added, "We have to start valuing safety over spectacle." Even veteran Trish Stratus weighed in with a pointed message. "Women deserve better." Health isn't a storyline, but it was Brie's post that broke hearts. She shared an old black and white photo of her and Nikki embracing backstage with the caption, "I begged her not to return. She missed you all too much. The guilt and pain were palpable." The leaked details. Soon after, anonymous sources within WWE's medical team reportedly confirmed that Nikki had suffered 2 cracked ribs, severe bruising, and possible damage to her implants due to blunt force trauma. The update clarified what fans feared all along. This wasn't minor. Surgery was being evaluated to prevent long-term complications. While Nikki's condition was said to be stable, her in-ring future remained uncertain. For someone who had already overcome neck fusion surgery, this new setback was devastating. Nikki's legacy and the uncertain road ahead. Nikki Bella has never been just another performer. She helped redefine women's wrestling, transitioning it from an era of glamour to one of athleticism and respect. Her comeback was meant to be a celebration, a final chapter written on her own terms. Instead, it turned into a nightmare that could end her in-ring career permanently. Whether she ever returns to the ring remains unknown. What is known is that she's once again become a symbol, this time not of dominance, but of vulnerability, resilience, and the urgent need for change. Conclusion. As the dust settles, one truth remains. That moment on Raw wasn't just an accident, it was a wake-up call. The image of Nikki Bella clutching her chest in pain will linger, not because it was shocking, but because it was preventable. Professional wrestling thrives on drama, but no story should ever come at the cost of real pain. Nikki's injury has opened a long overdue conversation about safety, transparency, and respect for women in the business. She gave everything to wrestling, and in return, wrestling owes her, and every woman who steps into that ring, something priceless: protection, dignity, and the chance to walk away whole.